Okay, everybody. All right, so in case you don't know who I am, my name is David Johnson. And if you come on here while I'm live, let me know you're on here. Just let me know you can hear me okay. And so today I was at a networking meeting with a bunch of other entrepreneurs in the area, business owners. And we were talking about a couple of different things. Basically, we're always talking about how to grow our business and how to help our potential clients, customers, and things like that. And so I brought up a couple points that I see because my business is helping other businesses grow. Okay, so I have a unique outlook and a unique perspective sometimes on how I see other people marketing themselves or marketing their business. Most of the time, they're always marketing their business and not themselves. So that's actually going to be another video. I actually have a board right behind the camera here that has like probably 20 topics. And I'm constantly adding new ones. And the funny thing is I have all those and I'm doing a fresh one. I'm not even taking one off there. So it actually kind of goes a little bit with what's behind me, which is it's a restaurant, or it's really a business RGA, revenue generating activity. So that's a list that's going to be put into a brochure that I can just hand a business, whether they're a client or not, and it gives them a list of things that they can be doing on a day-to-day or month-to-month basis to help grow their business without spending money. Okay, so I started off with a list and then I started scribbling all over it, but I cleaned it up. Okay, so the basic topic of this video is to nurture your existing customers. How often have you seen a company that you've done business with or you've done business with for years, they only give special attention to people who are not their customers? The cable company is famous for this. They offer all kinds of deals to get you in the door, to get you to subscribe, but then they forget about you. And then 6 months later or a year later, your price goes up and you all of a sudden aren't happy anymore. But if you go to leave, they give you money or give you a discount. I don't believe that that's the way you should run your business. You should constantly nurture your existing customers just as much as you nurture prospective customers, right? Because we all give deals and a whole lot of attention to people who we want to be our customer, but then, then they get forgotten about. So I made a list of things, and some of these things are going to be a different way to look at it, and some of these things most people don't even know you can do. Okay, so here's something that most businesses know of, and you can reward repeat customers or long-term customers, people who constantly do transactions with you. It's called a loyalty program. In the past, or even today, people still use these punch cards. This can all be done digitally now, so you don't even have to do anything. It all goes into a spreadsheet. You don't have to do it. It's all tracked digitally. And anyway, that's something that I can show you how to do. So you also have businesses that, if you're a restaurant, that you do catering for. You do business catering events and stuff like that. Well, those businesses, you can always do drop-bys, and whoever's in charge of setting all that stuff up, there's always the one person. You should be taking them something nice, right? Because they can always go to a different restaurant and have them cater it. How you doing, Ronald? Kenny? Shannon? Lucas, what's up? And Mike Selly, what's going on, brother? All right, so look, something else you can do when you collect data, which pretty much every business has the capability of collecting data from their customers now. Most businesses don't realize you can do it. I know you can do it because I know how to do it. I can show you how to do it. But what can happen, there's a lot of unique things that can happen when you have the data. One is, once they become a customer, you can actually build an audience, create a thank you ad. So you're not giving them anything extra or free. It's no real money out of you. And it doesn't cost it costs pennies to retarget someone because you already have the data. So you can create the ad to just be a thank you ad. Like, hey, I know you just did business with me or my company, or you just came to my restaurant, or you just bought one of my products, whatever it is, you can run an ad to the person who did that purchase or that transaction. Just say, hey man, thanks a lot. Come again, right? People, one, they're gonna be a little freaked out that you knew this. Two, they're just gonna be like, whoa, at least he thought about me, right? Another thing that can be done, it's called a voice drop. And almost everybody I talk to don't even know this exists. It's really cool for business owners or people like me. When a customer does business with you, hey Nikki, what's up? Wade, you can set up what's called an evergreen voice drop. So it would go something like, hey, I saw you were in my restaurant tonight, or yesterday, or whenever it was. I appreciate you coming in again. Sorry I missed you. I just wanted to say thank you, right? Now, what happens is when you set the system up, they check in, it goes into the spreadsheet, it fires a trigger, and it sends what's called a voice drop. So basically the person thinks that they missed the phone call because their phone doesn't ring. They just, all of a sudden they have a voicemail from you and they say, oh shit, I didn't even know they called. Well, it's because you really didn't call. But you know what? So for business owners, it's really cool. For customers, they feel a little bit special because you showed them a little extra attention. Listen, this cost you like 2 cents to do. You know what I mean? So it's very cost effective. So you have a happier customer. They're like, whoa, the owner of the restaurant just called me, or the manager just called me, or the owner of that business just called me because I'm a frequent customer, right? So that's another way you can do it. I already said local business drop-bys. A VIP club. Everybody likes a VIP club, right? VIP clubs get special attention, special pricing sometimes. Maybe they get a free gift. You can make that VIP club anything you want, right? That's right. We had a VIP club in Grill Beast. We still do. It just hasn't, it's been on break for a while. But we're going to bring that up back up too, Mike. So the bottom line on a lot of this is, and the next thing I'm going to cover is you just want to show the appreciation that they are coming to you and doing business, right? You always want your customers to feel appreciated because so many companies out there don't appreciate their customers. They don't show it in any way. You could even do a handwritten note sometimes. Now that's if you have a small client base. Somebody's not going to sit there and write 1,000 notes. Another thing you can do in your local community is when you get involved in the community, right? Which goes to like my last video I did, community involvement. Well, you're showing your community that you appreciate them and you appreciate their business when they're coming in. And you're going out there, you're shaking hands and kissing babies, right? You're showing up to chamber events, fundraisers, school events. You're doing whatever you can to entrench yourself in the community and meet your customers out in the community and let them know, hey, we're here, we're out in the community too. And that goes for fundraisers. Did I already say fundraisers? And then another thing, you can put together what's called a street team. Now this street team could do almost anything. That's something that you and your business, people involved in your business, would have to come up with. What would you want your street team to do? Maybe your street team is going to go out there and feed the homeless. Maybe your street team is just going to go out and pass out free food to people. Maybe your street team is going to go out there and clean the streets. But that's something you can do, and that's showing your community you appreciate them. So here's the thing. Marketing is more than just running a bunch of ads. Marketing is showing your existing customers that you appreciate them, and they are more likely to come back and see you and do transactions with you, and they're way more likely to refer you to somebody else to do, had a notification pop up. They're more likely to recommend you to their friends and family and everybody else. They are going to be your best advertisement. And all it took is almost none of this is free stuff. Like this whole list, you're not giving anything away. Okay? So you don't always have to give big discounts. Like to get them in the door, yeah, you might have to give them something free because now you need to get them in there. A company I started a long time ago, one of my first promotions was to give away a product. And the people, all they had to do was pay the shipping. So shipping was like $7. The product was like a $15 product. I gave thousands of them away. It helped build the business, build the trust, and build a community. Which is some of the people that are on this live feed now are part of that community. They still pay attention, right? And I truly still appreciate them, 100%. And so once you get their attention, you just need to show that you give a shit, and you appreciate their transactions. So like I said, you don't always have to give everything away. Sometimes you just need to shake their hand, kiss their babies. All right. Basically, that's it. Peace out, everybody. And I'll be seeing you all in the next few days.